I'm going out to take a look at a house. When I get back, I'm going to just run numbers here in the office just to see if it's a deal or no deal. But it's important for me to get out there and be looking at houses. So come on along, I'll show you this house. Hey out there, happy Sunday. Sunday, you're making a video, Harry? Yeah, I'm making a video today. I'm inside the house taking a look at it, it's up for sale. However, I don't have my hopes up because there's multiple offers on this house. And the wording caught my eye. Investors, wanted, handyman, stuff like that. CO, responsible buyer. So I says to myself, Self, Harry, that's me, you have not been looking at new deals like you're supposed to be. So you better get your butt out there and start looking. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this deal. I'm gonna take you for a little tour. It's on the market for $269,000. It's in Union Beach. From what I saw, it's not in a flood zone. Almost all those things are pretty positive except for the price. $269. Like before this whole crazy market started, let's say less than 2 years ago, if this house would have got the condition that I'm thinking that it's in, I'll show you in a second, maybe 140. I don't know, maybe 160, 170, max. Now this is coming from experience buying some houses in Union Beach that were in worse shape than this house. I bought one house for $109,000. I bought one house for $90,000. And I bought another house for, I think, $117,000. I'd have to look. They're all worth well over $300,000 now. And this house will be too when it's done. But I'm just saying that the difference is, I don't know, almost $100,000. Crazy. Let me take you for a quick tour. So let's say I just walked in the front door, which I did, right? You know that waft of smell that I'm looking for, right? A mixture of mold, mildew, and in this case, cats. So initially it's like, hey, this is right up my alley. However, if you've seen any of the other videos that I've made from houses that I've purchased before, this house, believe it or not, may be in too good a shape. That's a one bedroom. It's all on the first floor, but it's, I don't know what kind of house you call this. You step up like maybe 4 steps, you come into the first floor, which is the only floor, and then you go down into the basement. This is the second bedroom. Hardwood floors. I'd refinish all these floors. I mean, easy fix. These walls are in pretty good shape. Prep them, paint them. That's why I said it might be in too good a shape compared to what I get. Not that bad, right? It's got one bathroom. So 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. All hardwood floors throughout. Little closet space. This was the living room. You look out onto the street. Very similar houses in the neighborhood. It feels like I've been in this house before because I've been in very similar houses. And you come back here, and then come over into the kitchen. You'd absolutely have to do something with this kitchen as far as lightening it up. Most definitely a big fix or a big Benny would be to take that wall down right there. I'm almost sure that you could take that wall down. It probably isn't structural, and open this up, it'd make it a lot nicer. Now I'm saying that this house is like in too good a shape for me, like hence the higher value. I like them even dirtier. And then as I was walking down to the basement, let me show you. And I don't know if that's a good sign, having the crucifix still up on the wall when you move the rest of the stuff out of your house. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going downstairs. So you're going to come down. For me, I kind of like the setup as far as going out into the backyard through this door. It's a nice sized backyard. I might put up a stockade back there so I can get some privacy. But here's what caught my eye where it might be in not that good a shape. There's some termite damage right there, and that's pretty severe termite damage. Just from where you could see. So I'm thinking that termites are in these walls. And then you come down here and there's plywood instead of, I don't know why they did this. Maybe there's a French drain under here and it's cheaper for them. And then you see where that disintegrated, probably from termite activity. So, they also ripped this out over here, the sewer line. So, I don't know what they got going on over there. This probably isn't going to be for me. What would I need to get this house for? I mean, just off the top of my head, I'm not going to go into detail. Oh, let me show you this other stuff. So that was the basement that I showed you, and then we're coming over here. Let's get the slab down here, water heater, refrigerator over here. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I mean, if I was going to take this house, either for myself or to sell it, I'd make this a living area. I'd have to talk to an appraiser friend of mine to see what the requirements are to get like a basement like that considered into the square feet. But man, imagine almost doubling the square feet in this house. That would be awesome. And you thought I was kidding about the cat smell. So, I don't know how many hours of online schoolwork I had to do to get my real estate license and then pass a test and jump through hoops and things like that. But it gets me access to one of these boxes. Yahoo! This is what it looks like on the outside. It's a small house. I mean, whenever I come in, I always think of different things to do to the house. I like that detached one-car garage. It's kind of in a weird spot, like if you want to pull a car over. But it doesn't look like it would be that big of a deal to enclose this. At first I'm thinking a garage, right? But I'm thinking, how about living area with an attached garage next to it? I don't know. And this is the backyard. Right? Nice sized backyard. Just for some privacy, I might put some panel fencing up there. Must have had a pool there at one time. I doubt anybody missed the termite damage inside because here this is on the outside. I don't think I'll always look at buying real estate this way, but right now the way that I look at it is the more problems, the better, because it whittles down who would want this house. The termite damage, probably gonna be scary for some people. The rest of the cosmetic stuff, not a big deal. However, then everybody and their brother wants it. Hey, I just gotta paint the walls. I gotta do the kitchen, redo the bath. I could put this house back on the market and make $100,000. Everybody and their brother wants it. And somebody sees some termite and they're like, ooh, I don't want that. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna say to the realtor. I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I could close within 2 weeks, all cash. I mean, I'd borrow it from a hard money lender, but I'm not gonna tell her. All cash, no contingencies as far as inspections. I just want to get over there and take a little deeper dive, and this is the price I can give. Cross your fingers. So as promised, I came home and I ran some numbers. Take a look at what I came up with. Here's the gist of it. The list price is $269,000. I'm estimating, I mean, this is a rough estimate, $40,000 rehab, basic rehab. You're gonna have to do something with that kitchen and bath. That's probably gonna eat up probably $20,000 out of the 40 right there. You're gonna probably wanna, from what I saw, you're probably gonna wanna put a new roof on, redo the floors, paint it up, and then surprises. So let's just say 40,000. Come up with 309,000 plus costs. So you got closing costs, things like that. If you get an 80% loan, you're going to have a loan of $215,000. Let's say today's interest rate is 3%. If you see, I put $906 for principal and interest, $472 for taxes, $75 for homeowners insurance. You're coming up with $1,453 a month. $1,453 for someone that wants to move into a house? Not that bad, right? When you hear a payment of $1,450 in New Jersey, I mean, other parts of the country, it might sound expensive, but here in New Jersey, especially this area, that's like really cheap, especially for a house. 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, that's cheap. However, when I was running numbers, there's no way I could get close to that $270,000 list price. I'd have to give them, at the max, 170, 180, and I doubt they're gonna come down 90,000 or 100, not in this market. Right down the street from this house, almost the same exact house, just a couple blocks away, they're selling the house for $315,000 that doesn't need any work. Matter of fact, they dropped it at $15,000 because they couldn't get rid of it at $330,000. So this deal doesn't look that attractive anymore. At first I thought, like, for somebody that wanted to move into the house, it would be a great deal. Like, you move in, you do some repairs, you make the house your own, and you get a really cheap mortgage, $1,450. But with just a little bit of investigating, you can see that it's really not a good deal.